Okay. So in that we stop our concern with a class loader, and in that loading step means in this loading step guys, it will go to the class loader, it will check main method is present or not. If it is present, accept, allow. If not present, then reject that dot class file and throw error main method not found. Guys, any confusion in yesterday's part? Any confusion in yesterday's part? Pakka? Okay. Okay. Super. So now guys, observe here. So after this, what will happen? That we will discuss it now. So guys, yesterday I guess we create one folder also. Yeah, OMCA5, OMCA6. This is our class. Okay. Remember guys, yesterday we make this class static, non-static, static method, and main method running. Okay. Now guys, see what happened with this class when I will execute. Okay, when I will execute. So guys, now I will copy this class. I will copy this class and let's go to paint. There only I will explain to you guys. Pay attention. Here, let me print it. Guys, I guess whole class will not come here. What to do, what to do, what to do. Well, mm, guys, is it visible? I reduced the font little bit, but I just want make everything in one screen. That's the reason. Is it visible, everyone? Yeah, fine, fine. So guys, now see, okay. Now guys, as we will do complete postmortem of JVM, so pay attention very clearly. Guys, assume this is our JVM, okay. This is our JVM, okay. This is our JVM. Let me make it to 14. Okay. Now guys, observe. Firstly, when we will compile this, we will get dot class file. That dot class file we will give to class loader, and class loader will check main method present or not. So guys, in this class, can I say main method is available? Everyone, yes or no? In this class, main method is available. So no problem. No problem, it will work. Okay. So guys, now can I say class loader accepts this dot class file, accept the test class for execution? Give me confirmation, everyone. Accept the test class for execution. Okay. Now guys, after this, immediately what happened? Immediately what happened, guys? This transaction takes place in heap area. Okay. So guys, in a JVM, can I say there is existence of heap area? Assume this is a heap area. Okay. This is the heap area. Now guys, Now, guys, in a heap area, see what we are under what level, guys? We are under what level? Class loader find main method accept the dot class file. As soon as dot class file accept by class loader in a heap area, one object created by JVM. Guys, one object given created by JVM, and that object is nothing but class type of object. So this is the object for class test. Guys, now see guys, why I said it is a class type of object. If this is a student class, can I say it will become a class of student? Guys, are you understanding? If I execute employee class, it become a class of employee. So, can I say guys, it is a class type of object? Okay. So, right now we have test class. So, class of test. Okay. So, this object created by JVM. Tell me guys, who create class type of object? Okay. Now guys, immediately you people will think, sir, up to now we are only creating object. Yes or no? Up to now we are only creating object. Programmer creates the object for our purpose. But now we came to know JVM also create an object. But why JVM create? What type of data present in this object? So guys, see, as it is a class type of object, so in this object, all class level information will be present. Okay, class level information. Okay, now guys, class level information means which information? This will be the question. Correct? Guys, just 2 seconds. Hold on. Ah, guys, can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. So guys, now see, whenever any class except by class loader they found main method, it will create JVM will create class type of object in a heap area. In that object, all class level information will be present, will be loaded. Now guys, class level information means what? Class level information means, guys, can I say boss, tell me what is the fully qualified name of this class? Boss, can you tell me how many methods available in the class? Can you tell me how many constructors available in a class? How many variables available in a class? Is everyone clear? Huh? Is everyone clear? Huh? Okay. So guys, guys, this is nothing but class level information. So which information is class level information, guys? Fully qualified name of a class. After that, how many variables present, how many constructors present, how many methods are present. If we want such information, then that information are exist in this class type of object. Is everyone clear up to this? Is everyone clear up to this? Okay. Guys, just go with the flow, okay? Go with my flow. Right now, don't ask any question. Because in my flow, all your questions will get neutralized. Okay. So up to now, guys, what happened? We send file to the JVM. JVM transfer file to the class loader. Class loader check whether main method is available there or not. If main method is available, class type of object is created and class level information loaded in that object. Now, after this, guys, after all this drama of class type of object, in a method area, guys, remember yesterday I showed you three areas are there. So now guys, in a method area, okay. So assume guys, this is a method area. In this method area, all static member got loaded. Okay, all static member got loaded in the method area. Basically, guys, what happened? This is a test type of object. So in a method area, for a test class, for a which class, guys? For a which class? Test class, one memory is allocated. Let's assume this is the memory. So let's say, guys, here this is the memory for test class static member. Always remember, guys, method area is the place where all static member are exist. So can I say, guys, memory for static member of test class? So some memory they allocate, okay, and inside this, guys, first they will load x, okay, first they will load x, then they will load y, okay, then they will load y, then they will load m1 method, and then they will load main method because that is also static in nature. Guys, is everyone clear up to this? Is everyone clear up to this? So all static member load. But guys, now see, here I can say, here all static member of test class will be loaded on high level. Guys, always remember this, loaded on high level. What is the meaning of high level loading? Okay, what is the meaning of high level loading? Guys, Nishit Babu, any hurry? Any hurry, Nishit? We will, okay? Yes, everything, Ravi. In a class level information, everything. Okay. Now, guys, I said all the static member load on high level. So what is the meaning of high level? High level means only guys, let me give you one example. Okay. Mm, just wait 2 minutes. Okay. Guys, see listen. One best example. Guys, is any time you guys shift your house from one city to another city, one place to another place? I guess guys, almost each and every one. There are only few lucky members who from childhood having only one home. Okay. So so that's the reason I mentioned that. So guys, now in many time we will switch our home. Okay. Guys, obviously when we will shift our home, then we will hire some packers and movers. And guys, that packers and movers will come into your house before loading only, 2-3 days before only, 4-5 days before only, to check how much luggage you guys having, how many items you are having, so what kind of truck he need to arrange to get a high level idea. He will come and check your house, yes or no? Okay. So, guys, he will count big item. Okay, like okay, boss, one fridge is there, one washing machine, one TV, one fridge, one something, this one, that one. High level it will count. But tell me, guys, will it count everything? Hey, how many spoons you are having? How many plates you are having? And how many buckets you are having? How many plastic items you are having? Will he count like that? No. Guys, such a kind of counting, such a kind of loading is a high level idea. Same thing JVM is doing here. High level. Okay, boss. Two variables are there, one method is there, one main method is there. Okay, done. It doesn't matter. In a method, how many executable statement? In a main method, how long it is? That everything will not count. Only high level loading will happen. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Only high level loading will takes place. Okay. Okay. So, guys, now observe. High level loading means okay, boss. I have two variables x. I have one more variable y, and I have m1 method. Main method is by default there, guys. Okay. Yes. Guys, now I will say it again. In this class level information, all present. How many variables, how many methods, how many constructors, whether it is static, non-static, doesn't matter. Okay. Complete information. exist in that class type of object. Now, all the static member after that load in a method area. In a method area, some memory allocated for that test class, and there it will execute. Main method is also there, Suvasmita. At least I guess you listen what I am saying. X is there, Y is there, M1 is there, main method also there. Okay. I am speaking to that part. Okay. Don't be in hurry, Suvasmita. So, guys, now is it clear? Are you clear up to this? Are you clear up to this? Okay. Okay. Now, guys, now what I am saying, listen very, 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 very carefully, because so many tricky questions, so many concepts you will get clear right now what I am saying. Guys, assume after this entire JVM process happens. Assume after that entire JVM process happens. Entire JVM execution happens. You will get output also. Everything is done. Guys, after that, if you want to run the same class again, will you do compilation again? Same class I want to execute, let's say third time, fourth time, fifth time, 10th time. Correct, never. We will directly execute. Now, guys, you tell me, when I will execute a class first time, this drama happens. But when I will execute a class second time, do you think, guys, again same story happen? Again class type of object generate, again new memory allocated in method area, again x y m1 is loading. Do you think this kind of thing happens? No, only one time. Okay, guys, that's the reason. Are you recalling? Static member load only once in a memory. Static member have only one copy. Okay. Now, guys, guys, now see everyone. For this, one common sense level question you will ask, like, how JVM decide? Hey boss, I loaded this class already. How JVM will came to know? Guys, JVM will came to know by this class type of object. Are you getting importance of class type of object, guys? Now, I will tell you the story what happened when you run the class second time. See, when you run the class second time, file goes to class loader. Class loader checks the main method. After checking main method, accept the file and immediately try to create class of test. Then guys, JVM came to know, hey, in a heap area, class of test already present. This object already exists. Okay, if this object is already exists, then guys, immediately further loading process terminates. If class type of object creates successfully, then only further loading in method area will take place. Class type of object not create, it is already there, further loading stop. That's it, guys. This is the main reason why static member load only once. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear? See, guys, anyone will tell you, anyone will tell you, guys, like Static member load only once. But why static member load only once? Because guys, for one class, only one class type of object is allowed. Is it clear? For one class, only one class type of object is allowed. Because of that, only one time static member got loaded in a JVM. Is it clear, everyone? Now, is it clear, everyone? Okay. Okay. Fine, Harsh. So I guess now you got crystal clarity. Okay. Super. Guys, guys, is everyone feel section 3 interesting? Don't worry, guys. This is the beginning of section 3. Okay. This is the beginning of postmortem. Okay. Now, guys, one more interesting fact you want to know. Okay. Listen, guys, what is that interesting fact? Here I said class of. Hey, what is this class flow? Okay, means I want to say this, guys. Okay, what is this class? What is this class? This class, guys, is one of the class present in Java. Predefined library. See, I'll explain you how. Guys, see, tell me if I have class of test. Class of test. Tell me, guys, how you will pronounce it. Tell me how you will pronounce it. It is a test class. Guys, yes or no? It is a test class. Okay. And let's say I have a class, I have a package, let's say section 2 dot practice dot java. So let's say I have such package. You know, guys, how to create packages in Java in Eclipse. So in this package, I have class student. Tell me how you will pronounce it. Can I say student? Student is a class present in section 2 dot practice. Test is a class present in my project. Similarly, guys, Java having predefined packages. In that predefined packages, they declare like this: class. Guys, getting the silliest twist in the story. This class is a keyword and this class is an identifier. C is capital. Here, class is the name of that class. Is everyone getting up? So can I say class is a class present in a Java? Now you understood this tricky point. Class is a class present in Java. Okay. Okay. So guys, any confusion up to this? Any confusion up to this? Yes, Harsh. Class is a predefined class. Exists in a Java library. Correct. Exactly correct. Okay. Sapan. What to do, Sapan? Sapan, let me tell you one thing. You should come to the institute very firstly. Okay. Because no, whenever crucial point is there, you will always have another question. Okay. So now, now listen it carefully. Okay, listen it carefully. Why why class why static member load only once? Tell me guys. Tell me when static member loading takes place, when class type of object is created. As soon as this object is created upon, then only this all loading will happen. When you execute same class second time, JVM try to create class type of object. It will find it is already there. It is duplicate then. Hey, this object already exists. So if object already exists, it will not create new object. So if this is not create, this will not happen. Process breaks there only. Loading process break there only. Now is it now is it clear everyone? Sapana. Okay. Guys, any confusion now? Okay. So by the way, Sapan, you are in Bangalore only, na? Okay, that means Monday you will come. Okay. Next week Monday we will meet. Okay. Okay. So guys, I'll inform. Don't worry guys. Friday or Saturday I will inform. Whoever comes, see basically no need to inform. Come at your class time. That's it. Morning at what time you have a first class? 11 a.m. We will have automation. That time only. So guys, now write down all these notes from here. See, till yesterday you people main method not found. After that, write it down. So class is a class. Then as soon as class loader, see guys, every as soon as class loader accept dot class file, by default JVM creates class type of object inside heap area. In this object, class level information will be loaded. Class level information means fully qualified name, number of variable, constructors present in class. If programmer want that class level information, we can use this object. Once this object static member load, obviously guys accept static block. Okay. Obviously accept static block. Then it will just load the static member high level loading. I explain. Then when we run same program second time, class type of object will not create. That means class type of object is generated only once in a lifetime. And guys, why static member load only once? Why static member having only one single copy? Okay, answer is this. When we run same program again, then class type of object will not create and loading process cannot be initiated. Due to this, static member loading take place only once. Is everyone clear on this postmortem? Is everyone clear on this postmortem? So, guys, start writing from here. Start writing from here. Ah, guys, done with the copy? Everyone? No, Bhavin. If any kind of thing is there, you will get updation from me. Okay. Till now, no. Okay. Guys, done? Clear up to this? Everyone? So, guys, nothing but this is, that is, leave it, Bhavin, leave it. So, guys, this is the end of loading process. Okay. This is the end of loading process. Now, guys, see, this is total. Hey, by the way, did you copy this? This you have to copy. Otherwise, you will never understand only. In future, you will get confused. Guys, note down this neatly. Note down this neatly. Guys, done with the copy? Everyone? Okay. So, guys, this is all about loading process. Okay. This is all about loading process. Remaining part, guys, we will continue tomorrow. Okay. Remaining part, okay, we will continue tomorrow. Okay. So, guys, tomorrow we will finish this linking process and initialization process, everything. Okay. So, fine, guys. See you guys in tomorrow's session.